Hello everyone. So I am finally following up on a running shoe review that I had started probably 4 or 5 months ago now. Did not think it would take this long to work my way through all of the possibilities of shoes and brands, but it did. But I'm here. So this is not a sponsored review. I purchased all the products with my own money, and it's not intended to be an all-encompassing review of all running shoes that may exist. It was 4 specific brands that I focused in on, and that is Ryka, Saucony, Hoka, and Brooks. Those are the 4 brands that I targeted. And so in some cases, it may have been more than one shoe from the same brand, but that's what I focused in on. Now understand, even though I walk, I do use running shoes. And I do this because of my fibromyalgia. I prefer softer impact when I am stepping because it minimizes flares and trouble spots with the fibromyalgia. So keeping that in mind, the first shoe that I tried was a Ryka brand shoe. Ryka is a brand that I used many years ago and thought I would give them a try for this particular one. Now on their website, they tout cushioning in the midfoot area for stability. But what happens with that shoe? Now this is not the Ryka shoe, this is the Saucony shoe. But to give you an idea of what I'm speaking to, when you look at the distance from the heel to where the arch begins in the Ryka shoe, that does not align with my foot. So it is no longer a good fit for me. It also is tight across the top of the shoe for me. So Ryka was out fairly quickly. So the next shoe that I tried is the Saucony Guide 17. Now again, this is not that particular shoe, but just using this for just to give you some insight. So I was looking at it for stability, support, and cushioning that provides rebound and durability. So that shoe felt good initially, but it was something in the heeled construction for that particular shoe, that's the Guide 17, that did not feel comfortable to me after doing some walking in the shoe. So return that one. And the walking that I was doing, it was like doing circles around the house, making sure it was going to feel good over a period of time. So I did not do any outside walking or actual walking in the surfaces where I normally do, but just wanted to give them a trial run in my home. That did not work out for me. The next one, the Hoka Clifton 9. Now, ironically, I tried this shoe twice because I actually forgot that I bought it the first time and returned it, and then I bought it later and returned it again. So I know for sure that the Hoka Clifton 9 is not the best shoe for me simply because I forgot about it. Now, the website for Hoka touts this shoe as responsive new foam with improved outsole design. But again, in that heel area, that was a trouble spot for me, created some friction there, which caused some soreness. So the Hoka Clifton 9 was eliminated twice. Still can't believe I bought the shoe twice. But the Saucony Shadow was the next shoe I tried. I wanted to go be able to shop in store and try the brands on rather from ordering online. And this particular store that I was in only had a limited selection of Saucony, and so I bought the Shadow. Even though it's touted as having a marshmallowy midsole, and after trying it on in-store and comparing it to other Sauconys in-store, I thought that it may work, but again, coming home, walking around the house, it did not work. It was just too rigid for me. And again, this is primarily because of my fibromyalgia, and I want to have this pillow soft step when I'm walking. So next up was the Brooks Glycerin 21, and I really thought this was going to be a winner. The website touts flexible, accommodating fit with softness against the foot. But for me, friction produced discomfort along the sides of the shoe. And so actually it started hurting as I was walking. Now, but what I absolutely love about Brooks shoes is they have a 90-day trial run policy. I love their 90-day trial run policy. So you can actually use the shoes for up to 90 days. They encourage you to go out and run in them and do all the things you normally do in them. And if they don't work out for you, you can still return them. And so that's what I did with the Brooks. But I really thought Brooks Glycerin was going to be a winner because it was that softness that I could feel with each step that I was taking. So finally, I got to the Saucony, the Hurricane 24. Gosh, this shoe looks big. It looks huge. It's huge. This is a size 11 for my foot. But the Saucony Hurricane 24, this one worked out. This one has neutral support with max cushioning. And what they've done is they're cushioning in the bottom of the shoe as you're making impact with the ground, but they've also have cushioning in this wide base that kind of cradles the foot. And this is perfect for me. The first 2 times I wore this shoe, I didn't even use my orthotics in them because I wanted to see what the shoe itself could do. And I did very well in this shoe without even putting my orthotics in. I will be adding my orthotics in, and the shoe is well constructed that you can remove the insole that naturally comes with the shoe and then replace that with orthotics. And in all honesty, this is also true with the Brooks and with the Hoka. There's more than enough room. Now the Ryka, there was not enough room for orthotics to be in there. And then the Saucony Shadow, not enough room. But the Saucony Guide 17, that did have adequate room. So Saucony Hurricane 24 turned out to be a real winner for me. I have worn Saucony for probably, gosh, it could be 25 years now that I have been wearing Saucony. One of my podiatrists along the way had suggested this particular brand and then putting my orthotics inside them, and it has worked out well for me. But I just wanted to kind of shake things up. I knew Saucony was redesigning a number of their shoes, and I wasn't quite fond of that first Saucony attempt, which was the Guide 17, because normally I am spot on. I order my Saucony shoes, they come in, they're spot on, I'm ready to go. And that didn't happen with the Guide 17. So, but in any event, I'm still loving Saucony above all else with the other shoes that I've tried. I hope this helps you, but again, my focus is on fibromyalgia and liking to have minimal impact with each step, whether I'm walking on a street or in a park or inside of a facility or even on the treadmill. I want comfort in every step, and Saucony delivers for that. The Saucony Hurricane delivers for that.